Hey everybody, Ben here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up for yourself each and every day. We're gonna do a Sunday morning ink blot. I don't know what colors I used last week, but these are the ones I picked. I got orange, sacral, yellow, solar plexus, heart, green, I should say dark green, and then blue for our throat. I will drop, I'll show you a picture and then show you what came through and we'll go from there. See ya. All right, everybody, you should be able to see what I dropped. And that long line there was actually yellow. So our solar plexus. And all I did was a small drop of blue dropped in it, and it turned mostly blue, and then kind of mixing the two made green. So if we think about that, it uh, is like something the throat smashed our confidence, our self-esteem, and took over. It's like our drive, our willpower. As we can see here, there's not much yellow. There's a little bit down here that can kind of be seen in the green and the blues. We can see how this throat, is very clear here on the edges and down here. And if we look at that as like the core of our body, our chakra lines, however we want to look at it, uh, it is uh, really dampening. Are we having negative self-talk? Are we uh, experiencing things and then transforming it into negative self-talk? Excuse me. That is taking away this strive, this passion, this purpose, this self-esteem, our courage, with it transforming into the green. Like up top here, I see two rabbits, and they're merging here at a center point to birth something. We'll call this, our two male and female rabbits. It's getting my throat. Excuse me. Ready to birth something here. And it's through the heart. Compassion for self. If we are, like I said, picking up things and turning them into negative self-talk, or we are doing that on our own, the only way to resolve this is through the heart, with compassion for ourselves, a larger understanding, a perspective, and seeing what we're doing to ourselves. Like I said, these could be external, these could be things we're watching, people saying things, us taking ownership, but also just some stuff we have inside that we're allowing to manifest and really knock ourselves down here. I'm not quite sure what we got going on here with the sacrals there. The creativity's there, but it's kind of not trying to be negative in this message. I mean, when I started, I was kind of pretty down, but the way I'm seeing it here is like our creativity flowing into the heart. And this almost sounds like bypassing what's coming through, but it's like we're trying to, like, this looks like the only way to birth something, taking our creativity through the heart because of how our our view of ourselves or our self-esteem has been knocked down by the throat so much. We got last judgment, self-evaluation. Maybe we're in a place like this viewing everything, seeing it how it is, how I've explained in a way, or viewing it that uh, creativity through my heart space is the only driving force, because I have this negative self-talk, or I lost this self-esteem somewhere and I'm really knocking it down. Maybe we just need to view that, be like, hey, I'm really knocking myself down here and it's making me feel like shit, but I can't stop. King of Swords reversed, arrogant, uh, did we come from? When I started, I did say, something from the external, and maybe these are. When I did start, the word spell work came to my mind, and it was the aspect of projections. Sending shit into our head to create this, to stop us, to slow us down, and if we're taking ownership of things that aren't ours, but it kind of reflects maybe something that was a wound once, it is pretty easy to take, identity with it. But to smash the self-esteem so much, the confidence is quite debilitating, especially if we were working towards something, just even ourself or something larger, project-wise that would manifest in the material aspect or matter. But uh, our sacral here is kind of weak, dim, if we will. The heart is strong, and pushing through this, it might be what we're trying to do, as I said before, because of whatever we're experiencing here. Knight of Wands, adventurous. It is. I'm kind of stuck on the feeling that it's like all we have here to keep us going uh, is this creativity into the heart, because the solar plexus is getting hit, whether from the external or inside. Like we're really knocking ourselves down here, and uh, anxiety reassurances are desired, but they're not there. Got Queen of Pentacles sideways, we'll take it that way. Practicality and neglect. We can look at this as, uh, how often are we? I'm not sure if we see this or we know this or we're aware of it, or we're looking at it as uh, taking ownership of things that we shouldn't be and talking ourselves down. Looking at the practical aspect, reflecting, comparing ourselves to uh, normal logic in the actions that we're taking, or if we kind of had a wound that maybe we thought we worked on, we really didn't get through deep enough, and it is taking more control, limiting us is where I'm heading here on our aspect. We're neglecting to see what we're doing to ourselves. We may not know that we are. We're stuck in these mindsets, these patterns that are really limiting ourselves from allowing these rabbits to birth, which obviously is fertile. A Six of Wands. It's there. We're holding ourselves back here in a place. I just feel like if we look down here, I was drawn to these three little lines here on either side, and it's like there's a heavy flow of energy up to here. We have that break right here, and these three lines, it feels like tethering of pulling that energy away from the column, the flow. And it is, as we can see down here, like that's where like some yellow bled through, and it's just all mudded up. It starts here in the blue, and then how quickly it shuts us down. But the energy is here. It is here, as in whatever it is that we may be working towards, whether self or something external. It is there, and it can be accomplished. But whether things externally are coming in to knock us down, and or just mindsets in general, a Hierophant belief. You can look at structures, mindsets, uh, a belief of how things are supposed to go in general, can all be very limiting. There's no easy way around that, and letting a go of some of them would seem like complete, I don't know if I can say that word, but taking ourselves out, of the game. It's like complete nonsense. It's craziness to let go of some of these beliefs, depending on what they are. And if it, normally we'll call that a wound because we were raised in it and we're hanging on to it, kind of thing. Same thing with self-esteem in general. I'm not good enough. I don't know how to do this. I can't do this. Uh, I don't believe in myself. And just that is enough to deter us from even starting anything, Maybe we have, and there's uh, proof or validation isn't coming through. We're picking up things. We're adding to the fire. We're just keep taking ourselves down these notches here. And I got to look at the reverse here, setbacks. What else do we have here, Spirit? Nine of Wands reversed. Vulnerability. Whether from the external coming in or our own internal. Very fragile if we have no self-esteem, if we're not confident. Obviously, we need that just to take a step. But if we have taken steps and it's getting consumed more and more by possible negative talk to ourselves, negative thoughts in general, that, oh, this hasn't come in yet and I'm going to go belly up on X, Y, or Z, or I'm not getting validated, or, however we want to look at this. Just that thought, we're going to call that negative self-talk. That's not belief in anything. And it's tearing our little shield around ourselves. We're allowing the external, if it's coming in, to penetrate us. And then we're holding on to that. We're identifying with it. Same thing with these thoughts, which we can say is coming from the external, but it's our belief on how things are supposed to go, or how things work, and how energy transfers, and all these types of ideas, which are fair. I'm not knocking them at all. We all have them. But until we start to change something, the only thing that's keeping us moving here is our our sacral, our creativity into the heart, which at times can be enough. But if we don't believe in ourselves, oh, it's kind of like a crapshoot. So we'll get one last closing card here, Spirit. Moon reversed, suppression. What are we holding back on here? A lot of things. It could be a lot of things, I should say. And it comes back to, are we neglecting it? Are we running from it? Are we aware of it? Do we not see it? Something else taking place from the external that we're not really aware of, but we kind of have a feeling. How can we cleanse this energy? How can we limit things that we might be consuming that we know are creating these negative thoughts? How are we knocking ourselves down? Are we paying attention to that? Losing faith, trust, confidence in ourselves. I mean, a lot of that's depleted here, and getting to a place to rebuild that so we can see that yellow again, and remove this negative thought, self-talk, or external influence that is affecting us here. I'm going to leave this here. If this resonated, feel free to like, comment, share, or subscribe, and I will talk to you all later.